Hello everybody, it's me, Arden. This is person2763, back with another video. This video is going to be a little, I'm going to say, possibly darker than others. Not as dark, just a little teeny dark. Not even dark, not even that dark. It's not even dark at all. I'm already getting ahead of myself. But anyways, I got some announcements to share. So, we might as well get them started. So, I have some good news and some bad news. So, let's start with the good news. The good news is that Beaver 8 is almost completely finished. I'm currently still working on the challenge part. Sapphire Slash has been helping me out, if you don't know, at this rate. So, yeah, it's a big help, and I'm gonna thank him really. So I'm gonna give him a big thanks in this video because it's a really big help, because there's the only questionable thing he did is just make a bunch of sentences have a bunch of swearing in them, which I do not approve of because I am not taking those out of my mouth. I do swear, but like rarely, only if I've absolutely lost my mind and I'm like extremely upset. But like I'm not gonna say them out loud considering the fact that like I can't remember the last time I recorded an episode with no one home anyways. So yeah, that's it. These are the most current slides at the moment. And he's already Anonymous 9cat. Okay, yeah. So anyways, so now here comes all the bad news. It's gonna be quite a little bit, so just hoping you're ready to hear a bunch of sadness. So for one, a relative of mine passed away last night, and it's a little upsetting because I've known her since I was born, so it's kind of a little upsetting knowing that she's gone now. But I'm gonna be honest right now. I remember at another funeral I was at a few years ago, I couldn't shed a tear, and I knew the person like very well, and it was also from my family, and I couldn't shed a single tear. And yet, when I get yelled at a little too loud, I can literally get uncontrollable tears. So yeah, very strange indeed. So yeah, the second part of the bad news is that I'm gonna be leaving to the country. I'm gonna be there for over a week. So yeah, but you may think, Aryan, come on, it's not gonna delay you or anything. Sure, there'll be funeral and stuff, but like you'll still be able to work on videos, right? So the place we're staying at, which I usually stay at like every single time I've been there so far, which is only twice, the Wi-Fi there it's kind of terrible. Like kind of terrible. I remember when I tried using my computer, I could barely get it to work. Like not one bit. Just wasn't working at all. The Wi-Fi just wasn't working properly. Not one bit. So I couldn't really use it too much. So I just had it with me. So it was just like there, just basically being non-existent. So just kind of strange. So you may think, Aryan, you also have a tablet. Just use that to make your videos, even though it might be a little bit of struggling. Right. I always do that. But anyways, now this is going to be kind of upsetting for me too. So today I was getting out of the car to go to school. Now, this is also kind of unrelated to the video, but there was a beehive. And like it's on part of the school now, so it took me forever to get picked up. It took me like I think like 5 minutes, I think, lol. But anyways, so I was coming out of the car in the morning, and I accidentally hit my brother's tablet on the way out with my backpack, and it fell onto the street. And when I picked it back up, it was damaged to the bone. it's still operational entirely, but now it's completely cracked. This and like I was honestly so scared. My mom didn't yell at me as crazy because like she's gonna be super busy with everything, so she didn't say anything at the moment. But well, she well, the good news. This is also a bit of a good news. I wasn't exactly punished or anything. But the sad thing about it is now I have to let him use my tablet until we can get something else to use. So it means I'm gonna have to try living off my computer and this other phone that I use a lot of the time. Usually when I in bed because I do. Even though I shouldn't be using any phones at bed. But sadly, my mind decides to be dumb at night, and sometimes a lot, and sometimes during the day too. So yeah. So it's gonna be basically a whole struggle trying to use my computer. So I'll try my best to use it, but another thing, my dad where he stays when he goes to said country, he usually stays with someone else, and they actually have pretty good Wi-Fi. And the place we're probably gonna be for said funeral, I think when we went there last year, there was like pretty much no Wi-Fi, so I couldn't even so I could basically do nothing, not nothing, couldn't do anything. But it's got to be the most amount of time I've been without any sort of internet. The mobile data did conk back on sometimes, but like rarely. But I was usually distracted, bunch of other stuff, so like not a really big issue. So I don't think I'll be able to actually work on anything. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, Sapphire Slash. I'll try my best to get wherever more of the episode done. If I can if you and me can finish it, I'm probably gonna have to wait till release it because like it's not gonna have any actual place to record anyways. So yeah, I'll try my best to work on it as much as I can. Even though I'm gonna be somewhere tonight, May 6th, 2026. It might be the 7th for you at the moment, maybe. So yeah, I think that's everything. So yeah, now that I have one less thing to use, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So yeah, cool for the most part. So yeah, that's everything I have to say. So yeah, thanks for listening, and bye. Have a great day. Hope you stay to the end. Yeah, today was not fun much. Ugh. Whatever. Bye bye.